Hello, I'm Carol Vorderman, and this is your Thursday edition of Perfect 10, a daily workout for your brain that takes just 10 minutes a day, but the benefits can last a lifetime. So, 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. Are you ready? I've got 10 brand new questions for you today, all designed to educate, to entertain, and to irritate you. But I know that they will leave you feeling smarter too, and that, of course, is what Perfect 10 is all about. If you've played along since Monday, you should have a score out of 30 by now. And if you've missed any of this week's quizzes, why not go back and check those out? Don't forget to head on over to @Perfect10Carol on social media as well for even more exclusive content and bonus questions. So join me and the rest of the Perfect 10 family over on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. We would love to see you there. It's time now to start the quiz, so can you beat the questions and get a perfect 10 today? Here they come. Question 1, your starter for a perfect 10, and we're starting with this. The text abbreviation IMO stands for in my what? Hopefully a nice easy one to get you started. Question 2 is our hearsay round, and you're about to hear some sounds which relate to the title of a 2002 UK #1 single. So what song title is hidden in these sounds?
This station is Angel. This train is about to depart. Please mind the doors.
Hearsay. Say what you hear, and you won't go far wrong. Question 3 now, time for Carol lateral thinking, and we're playing a game. My final scores from my last 3 games of Scrabble were 120, 180 and 210. So what is my mean score or my mean average score? Have a little think and see if you can come up with the right answer. As always, if you'd like some extra time, feel free to press pause right now. And when you're ready to move on, we'll move on. It's time to put your memory to the test now. So listen very carefully to this.
Welcome to the Fox and Hen. This is what we have coming up this week. Monday is poker night. It begins at 7:30, and last week somebody walked away with a very nice £125. On Tuesday it will be karaoke time, where you can belt out your favourite hits from the 70s, 80s and 90s. Every Wednesday our pub quiz host Jake will be testing your knowledge on everything from celebs to sports. Thursday is pool night. It's incredibly competitive but really good fun. Friday is open mic night, and on Saturdays and Sundays we have live music from visiting musicians and bands.
Well, I do hope you were paying attention, because here comes your question 4. What is the name of the person who hosts the pub quiz on a Wednesday evening? There's a lot of information there. Let's hope you're paying attention and you get an extra point. As always, I'll give you all of the answers after today's final question. Questions 5, 6 and 7 are all part of the same family, the frivolous, the familiar and the fun set of questions, testing your knowledge of the everyday. Here's question 5. In which 1980 film does Jack Nicholson famously say, "Here's Johnny"? It's a very famous scene from a very famous movie. But do you know the answer? Moving on to question 6. An elephant is the symbol of which major US political party? Do you know your US political parties? Which one am I looking for with the elephant? Don't forget, you can head on over to @Perfect10Carol on social media for more exclusive content and bonus questions. So join me and the rest of the Perfect 10 family over on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. We would love to have you over there. Question 7, it's time for a video game. In which 1981 video game do players attempt to rescue a character called Pauline from a giant gorilla? You might be able to work that one out from the clues in the question. Moving on to question 8, you'll need your word head on for this. It's time for today's 2 in, 2 out. Which 2 letters can you change in the word channel, CHANNEL, to make a type of cloth? What do you think? Can you find that word? Here comes question 9. It's time for I know this, because I'm sure you've got the answer in that magnificent brain of yours somewhere. Jo, Beth, Meg and Amy are the main characters in which 19th century novel? Do those names sound familiar? Final question of the day. Well done. Here comes today's anagram. Which element of the periodic table is an anagram of amusing me? Amusing, A-M-U-S-I-N-G, me, M-E. Can you find that chemical element? And there you have it, another perfect 10. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. And if you want to entertain, educate and irritate me, please send me your puzzles to @Perfect10Carol. We love hearing from you and receiving all your videos and your pictures. So do get in touch, and we'll post all our favourites over on our socials. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. But did you score a perfect 10 today? Here's where you find out. Good luck. Here are the answers. Question 1, I started with the text abbreviation IMO stands for in my what? And the answer is in my opinion, or IMHO in my humble opinion. Question 2 was hearsay, and today there was a title of a 2002 pop hit. What was it?
This station is Angel. This train is about to depart. Please mind the doors.
The answer was, after those audio clues, Sound of the Underground by Girls Aloud. Girls Aloud were formed on the reality TV series Pop Stars The Rivals, alongside the boy band One True Voice. Girls Aloud had a total of 22 UK top 40 singles, including 4 number ones, whereas One True Voice only released 2 singles before splitting up. Question 3 was Carol lateral thinking and a maths puzzle. My final scores from my last 3 games of Scrabble were 120, 180 and 210. What is my mean average score? And the answer I was looking for was 170. To find the mean average, add all the numbers together. Then you divide by the number of numbers. So when you add 120, 180 and 210 together, you get a total of 510. You divide that by 3, because there were 3 different scores, and then you get the answer I was looking for, a mean average of 170. Good maths there. Question 4 was our memory question, and we were at the pub. What is the name of the person who hosts the pub quiz on a Wednesday night? Could you remember? The answer was Jake. So well done if you said Jake. Into our run of the 3 Fs now. Question 5. In which 1980 film does Jack Nicholson famously say, "Here's Johnny"? The answer is The Shining. The author of the novel, Stephen King, reportedly hated this film so much that he wrote the screenplay for a TV miniseries to represent his vision of the story. But I think it's fair to say that the film has stood the test of time a lot more than the miniseries. Question 6. An elephant is the symbol of which major US political party? The answer is the Republican Party. The Republican Party symbol of an elephant and the Democrat symbol of the donkey were both popularized by the 19th century newspaper cartoonist Thomas Nast. Question 7. In which 1981 video game do players attempt to rescue a character called Pauline from a giant gorilla? And the answer is Donkey Kong. Wow. The game was originally supposed to be about the cartoon sailor Popeye, the sailor man, attempting to rescue his girlfriend Olive from his arch nemesis Bluto. But when Nintendo couldn't obtain the license, they turned Bluto into a gorilla, Olive into Princess Pauline, and Popeye into a character who at the time was called Jumpman, but later became Super Mario. So now you know. Question 8, 2 in, 2 out. Which 2 letters can you change in the word channel to make a type of cloth? Well, if you change the C to an F and the H to an L, you get the word flannel. F-L-A-N-N-E-L. Question 9. I know this, but did you? I asked Jo, Beth, Meg and Amy are the main characters in which 19th century novel? The answer is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Louisa wrote 2 sequels featuring the girls, and they were Little Men and Jo's Boys. And finally, question 10. Which element of the periodic table is an anagram of amusing me? And the answer is magnesium. M-A-G-N-E-S-I-U-M. So, did you get a great score today? Don't worry if you didn't, there's always another chance tomorrow. Every day spent with us at the Perfect 10 family is a day where you have given your brain a good workout. So please let us know how you did today. Send me your scores. We love seeing how everyone's doing. We genuinely do. And come and be part of the community by following us on at Perfect 10 Carol on Facebook, Insta and TikTok. We've got lots of daily content over there. Most of it obviously visual to keep your brain ticking over between episodes. Join us. I'm Carol Vorderman. That was my Perfect 10 for you. I hope you have a perfect day. Perfect 10 is produced by Talent Bank as part of the Acast Creator Network. Head over to shows.acast.com/perfect10 for more information.